We are now going to add argparse, which you've seen me use before if you've seen the other command line Python tools we built for cybersecurity. And it's import argparse. If you don't have argparse here, you can always add it using this kind of command, pip install or pip3 install, depending on what your Python and pip executables are called on your system. In my case, it has the 3 at the end, so I'm doing pip3 install argparse. So there we go, it's already installed, I'm good to go. Then if I continue with this, you'll see I'll create the parser, and it'll just be argparse dot argument parser. This is just the initializing code for that, and we pass in the description. We say it's password encryption tool, and we just say it's v10. And now we need to make sure to do args equals to parser dot parse args, and that's important because that's what tells the argument parser to kick into action when the script is called. And let's add the default, which is, I like to have the version printed. It gives the tool a nice appearance of being a production tool. And just say the version is 1.0. There we go. And now we are just going to call it, and call it with -v, version 1.0 prints out. And we can do version prints out version 1.0. And we can just change it so that it says this right here. Perfect. So now let's add another argument, which is password, and that's what we care about. That's what we're going to be hashing. So we're going to say the argument is password. When we don't add that dash in front, that means the argument is required. And it's a type string. And for our help entrance about this, the secret or the shortcut kind of about what this is the password to analyze. So there we go. And let's take a look at what that looks like. So we are going to try to run it without an input, and it complains and says usage password. The following arguments are required. Password. And if we run this with -h, you'll see it shows us what the arguments that this needs are. So it needs encryption.py followed by password, and then it says password, the password to analyze, which is what we had specified. So now we have everything we need to get started. We now can grab the password from the command line using args password, and let's just make sure that we can print that out. The args parsing happens first, then we get the password. So let's print the password, and of course we're not going to keep that in our final version, but for now we just want to make sure things are working great. And there we go, it prints out test. Let me show you that again. There we go. So we've set up the tool successfully. Now we need to start adding our encryption logic, and we'll do that in the next lecture.